So Chris, fantastic to have you here. Thanks so much for coming.
Well,
so we're here on the test day before the revival. We've got some wonderful cars here. Can you talk me through a few of them?
Right, so here's a D-Type. This is one of the Euro-Cross team cars. So it's one of a team of 3 that existed in the period before they went to the long-nose cars. Which are, for instance, up here, there's a long-nose team car. The car just going
Fantastic.
out now, E2A, which is a completely unique car. It was the E-Type prototype. It's absolute national treasure, and it probably oughtn't to be racing, but it is, and there it goes.
So
really,
nice
really
to see it. We've obviously had it here over the years, the
Yes.
Festival Speed and Revival, many times. It's just fabulous to see it here again.
It's the 70th anniversary of the XK engine, and so that's the definitive car. It's got to be here, really. And then also we've got a number of XKs. There's one of the bonnet up, which are running in the Ford water, and that will be really interesting. It's not all XKs. There are a few others, but we've got a very good representation of those, and they're going to lay on quite a show, I think. I'm driving one myself,
yeah.
which is probably going to be the slowest one out there.
I'm sure it won't
But
be.
I'm very privileged to drive it, so...
Yeah, we're seeing the E-Types out here, and imagine what the Kinrara's going to look like. It should be a
Yes.
spectacular race, shouldn't it? With 10 short wheelbases, 2 GTOs, and
Yes.
lots else besides, Cobras and E-Types.
Yeah, I tell you what, we've got a Kinrara car here you might like to take out later and just drive round.
Yeah.
Just see what it's like, because we have tried to present it absolutely as a road car of the period. Well, this is a car we've prepared for the Kinrara Trophy. It's pre-1963 cars, and the whole idea is that it looks absolute standard road car. It's a steel bonnet, SU carburetors, wire wheels. It's not a tricked up racing E-Type as such. It does have a roll cage in it, and that's one small nod to modernity. It's,
Lovely, isn't it? Great colour.
It is actually an original colour, although it looks quite modern actually in this colour. It's a 61 car, so that's a very early one. It's what they call the flat floor cars.
Yeah.
And it's more or less concours as well as being a race car. So
Lovely.
we're seeing this as its big outing. We just had a little test of the car at Goodwood today and at Le Mans Classic a few weeks ago, and then it's out. We'll see how it goes. But
Fantastic.
I think you just need to try it.
Can I have a quick go in it?
Go on. Let's
thanks
do
a lot.
It's left-hand drive, strangely, so. Excellent. You can see you're going to enjoy this. It's absolutely responsive.
It's a lovely thing, isn't it? It feels brilliant.
You can just do that sort of long slide and feel really under control.
Feels lovely, doesn't it? Handles like a dream.
It really is a
Really
nice car to
nice,
drive.
yeah.
Very predictable and really quite quick.
Need a bit more practice, but lovely.
Probably thinking like I do.
So nice.
You come to a certain point where you think,
I'm not
I better put it back in the box.
Yeah, of course.
I'm beginning to enjoy this too much.
Handles so nicely set up. It just feels me after a few laps I can really, I can really get the hang of it.
Making friends with that.
I really don't want to exactly do anything even remotely risky, but it's so lovely.
Yeah, we're
What a great thing. It feels so good. You can sort of hang it on the front end, can't you? You really can sort of feel it just biting in and holding it all together. It feels.
I think the Kinrara is going to be a very spectacular race because of cars like this. It's going to be
So this is basically a road car. You've just sort of, it's a race car. It was a race car.
We've left it as much as possible in road car spec. We can play with a few things like damper settings and spring rates. the engine's the best engine we can build, but it's basically still got to have the original bore and stroke and so forth, SU carburetors,
Fantastic.
wire wheels, none of this cast alloy business, and very, very primitive brakes. Really, this is one of the very first production cars to have disc brakes, and they're not that good by modern standards, but bloody marvellous by 1960 standards.
Yeah, I mean, God, it just doesn't feel. I mean, I just thought that the handling just felt so nice, felt so drivable, and really, you know, you just. You always hear that E-Type is meant to be so difficult, but it's just fabulous, isn't it?
It's fabulous. I agree.
It's all the work you do to it. It's all the clever stuff you've done to it. Just really looking forward to welcoming you all to the revival. I hope it's a spectacular weekend, our 20th anniversary. We just released the last batch of tickets for Friday and Sunday, and hope very much you'll be able to be with us for what's going to be a wonderful, wonderful 3 days.